coagulants and myotoxins that paralyze muscles, inhibit breathing, cause hemorrhaging in blood vessels and tissues, and damage muscles. It is estimated that one bite, okay, can we say one bite? One bite delivers enough venom to kill at least 100 fully grown people. One bite, 100 fully grown people dead. Okay, you feel me? Like this is the snake you don't want to meet on a dark night. All right, this is what we don't want to do. Thank you. Welcome in. Oh yeah, this is what we do. All right, here we go. Which part? Oh, wait. Okay, here. What is the heaviest snake in the world? What is the heaviest snake in the world? Is it the Burmese python? Is it a green anaconda? Is it a California king snake? Is it a reticulated python? Is it a Burmese python? Is it a green anaconda? Is it a California king snake? Or is it a reticulated python? What do you think? I see anaconda. Okay. Somebody usher our troll in the comments out, please. A member of the boa family, South America's green anaconda, is pound for pound the largest snake in the world. Its cousin, the reticulated python, can reach slightly greater lengths, but the enormous girth of the anaconda makes it almost twice as heavy. Okay, it's the member of the boa family, and it is the South America's green anaconda. So it gets to be huge. It's a huge snake, huge. Okay, pew pew. Welcome in, pew pew. Okay. Hello. If you're coming into Meow and Me, I'm so excited to have you here. Okay, I'm so excited that you came in tonight. Welcome in. Make sure if you have an event coming up or if you have a featured show and you're in here right now, make sure you let people know in the comments when it is so that people can show up and hit you with a fave if they want to come. So make sure you spam your date and time of your featured show if you're a featured show host. And if you have a thing coming up this week, let people know in the comments and let people know we are here for it. Let us all know, okay? Nurse Joy, welcome in. Meow. Meow. Okay, some snakes, we're going to get back to some snake trivia right now. Some snakes have as many as blank ribs. Is it 200? Is it 800? Is it 400? Or is it 100? How many ribs do snakes have? 400, 200, 800, 400, or 100? I see 800. No. I see 200. No. I see 100. No. Well, I guess that leaves 400. Ding, 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 ding. Baby K and Lugs, you both win a gold star. Good job. Okay, well, humans have 24 ribs. Human beings have 24 ribs. Some snakes can have more than 400, which is what makes them so flexible. Yeah, did you know that? That part. Okay. All right. I just need a few 100 more ribs and then I'll be able to touch my feet and do a backflip. This is why I apparently am not flexible. I need more ribs. Okay. Like I'm going to be like, oh, touch my toes. Oof. Okay. Okay. It's like, okay, I got this. All right. Okay, let's move on. All right, I just don't know. I'm a lizard guy. Get it then. Okay, what protects a snake's eyes? Is it a brill? Is it eyelids? Is it a gular? Is it a glottis? What protects a snake's eyes? Is it a brill, an eyelid, a gular, or a glottis? I see somebody say the gular. It's not the gular. Is it the brill? Okay. It is. Okay, 12-man Larry, who knows his snakes? Okay. Snakes do not have actual eyelids, okay? Which explains why they never blink. That's why they don't blink at you, okay? Rather, they have a single transparent scale. It's a scale called a brill that protects their eyes. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. You're like, where's my brill at? Okay. Not your grill, your brill. All right. Your brill. All right. No grill. All right. Okay. Like, it's not your grill. It's your brill. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, it's like with this part is super exciting. Brought to you by Brill. Okay, Brill. Okay, no, never mind. All right, some snakes consume meals that are blank percent of their body weight. Okay, is some snakes consume meals that are blank percent of their body weight. Is it 40? Is it 100? Is it 160 or 65? Is it 40, 100, 160 or 65? They're eating 65? No. 100? No. 160? Oh, yeah. Okay, Alice, too legit. And I see you. Pew, pew. The record is held by a viper. Yeah, a viper that swallowed a lizard, okay, 1.6 times its own weight. In human terms, let me put some numbers to it that make sense. They're like, you're probably sitting there like, Kitty, make that make sense to me, please. Hello, Brittany. Hello, welcome in everybody coming in. What does that look like in what when we're talking about like pounds? Okay. I got you. I did the math for you guys. Okay, in human terms, that would be like 140-pound person, right? Like, you may be out there at 140 pounds, okay? But that would be like 140-pound person swallowing a 224 pound chunk of meat. I know some of you people who love steak would probably like to try it, but make it make sense. Like this is those, yes, Mr. Moon especially. Mr. Moon loves steakhouses, so that would make sense. That would make sense, yes. But that's the numbers. That's what 1.6 times its own weight actually looks like. It's like 140-pound person swallowing all at once a 224-pound chunk of meat. Yes. Thank you, OG Lucky. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Now we're almost to our last animal snake trivia question tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna really need you guys to be thinking about this. Which snake has the longest fangs? Which snake has the longest fangs? Okay, that's my fangs. Is it the golden lancehead? Is it the Atractospis? Is it the emerald tree boa? Is it the gaboon viper? I see a lot of people who have put out viper, and you are correct. Okay, some of you know your snakes. The longest fangs of any snake are those of the highly venomous gaboon viper. Not only do they produce more venom than any other snake, but they also inject it more deeply, about 2 inches more deeply than any other snake. Yes, they have the fangs. My nails are wretched right now. Yes, that's bad. Sis says, Lug says, stop. Okay. The longest fangs, yes, the fangs of any snakes are those of the highly venomous gaboon viper. Not only do they produce more venom than any other snake, but they also inject it more deeply, about 2 inches longer, deeper than any snake. All right. Now, if Panther is ready, She's going to join us soon with her snake. Now, I'm not telling you what kind of snake she's bringing tonight. All right? But she's got a snake. And I am going to give you one more question. And we are going to welcome in Panther to the box to see our first special pet guest and our only special pet guest tonight, because we wanted to give the snake plenty of time to be its snaky self, okay? Which snake is known for its oversized head? Last question. Is it the Brahimi blind snake, the Tweety bird snake, the blunt-head tree snake, the elephant truck snake? Which of these is known for its oversized head? I see big old Top Badge D'Angelo Jones in the building. Hello, thank you, Top Badge D'Angelo Jones. Okay, and I see people saying it's the elephant tree snake, Kitty, or trunk snake. It's not the trunk snake, you guys. Let's see. Is it the the blunt head tree snake? It is. Okay, I see you guys. Yes, it is the blunt head tree snake. Looks something straight out of the Disney Channel with its long, slender body and its very large head. Its eyes make up approximately 26% of its head. Like, we're thinking of like 26%. You feel me? This is a big snake with big eyes. You know, you can Google it if you'd like later or whatever. Look it up and find out. The blunt head tree snake. Look at Top Badge D'Angelo Jones going off in these comments. Thank you. Now we are welcoming in our first special guest, you guys. Can we put some snake emojis in the comments? Let's welcome her in the right way. She's here to show off of her snake and like, it's got bangs. Okay, we're excited for it. We're here for it. 21.9. Woo! 22 milli loading. Thank you, D. Okay, here we go, you guys. Here we go. Welcome in, Panther. Let's make her big. Let's make her big.
Before we start,
yes.
Seeing a stinky snake, she actually struck at hubby tonight. I got pictures I can show it to people in the long run. I just didn't want to stress her out more than she already is.
Yeah, what is that? What did you say? Say that again.
She's in the striking mode right now. Like, he's trying to get her out, and she striked. So right now, where she is being the stinky snake self.
She's being a snake. That's what snakes do. Well, we can look at her through the cage.
It's gonna be hard to, because my camera doesn't focus well on her, because it's gonna try to focus on the background more than her own face.
Oh, gotcha. I
just didn't want to come up there and approach it if she's gonna be the way she is right now.
She'll try to eat you.
She won't eat me. I'm too big. She's still a little stressed, Lugs. This is a normal thing. She had her first feed. She's probably still digesting right now too. So it could be just that, or my husband probably thinks he probably scraped her on her log and it probably spooked her. But she's technically, without being this way, she's a total sweetheart, loving and all. I wish I could bring her out, but tonight's not the day. So.
Well, I do see, Panther, you've got your snake shirt. Okay,
yeah,
I see
the
little snake. Yeah, we would rather err on safety side of things than non-safe side of things. And Panther has some pictures to show us. So let's start there. Let's start with the pictures of your snake, because I think that people then can, these are very nice pictures too. So let me make you bigger so that people have a better view, okay? Okay, so Panther, tell me about what kind of snake is this that you have?
Everybody, this is Cindy. She's my little python. She's in her juvenile years. She was actually my birthday gift this year from the husband. So.
And it's called Little Bot? Like Little Bot?
Ball python. Like, pretty much it look, when they get like in the defensive mode, they will actually curl up in a ball. and it's like super tight. Like with her being only like a juvenile, she's probably like a foot and a half, so she's pretty much like the size of my palm when she does curl up.
Okay, so it's called a little ball.
Yeah, pretty much
Okay,
like
little ball python.
I call them a little ball python, but pretty much because they're pretty much the small version of the bigger ones.
Okay, gotcha. And is that a specific? And then what color is she? Does I noticed that she's creamy, creamy
We're
beige.
seeing right now her morphs is like a pastel mixed with a mocha maybe. And then for like breeding like their types, you can get like different colors. Like you can get an albino with a banana, and a banana and albino will get like a yellowish white tone, which is pretty cool. I've actually been reading more up on these guys, so especially being a first time snake mom, you got to make sure your snake's good to go.
I agree with you. Um, what did you name a little ball python?
We named her Sydney, like Sydney, Australia. I
Okay.
thought it was a perfect name for her, especially with her being a little feisty self right now, because I was like, that's perfect for her, Sydney the snake. Um, yeah, Sydney. But we named her Sydney Vienna because I was like, she's a little sausage too, so Vienna sausage right there.
I love that. Okay, that's really okay. So her name is Sydney. Now, how old is she, Panther?
Probably a year tops.
1 year tops. Okay, and then do you know if it's male or female?
Definitely female. They actually check that before you buy them out.
Oh, I mean, can I just ask a question? I don't know. How do you know if a snake is female or male?
Probably the males have too, you know what, from what I was reading online, and the females just like us getting our yearly exam down there.
Okay, so they have parts for reproduction that
Yes.
they're not. So snakes have different, sex organs biologically speaking,
Yes.
and they can be easily determined from somebody who knows what that looks like.
Yes. From like pretty much like a probe. That's the way they describe it because it's like a little thin stick, like thinner than an ink pen stick piece, and they will
Hmm.
just stick it in like that, and they will just look and they determine it right there.
Interesting. What does Sydney eat? Does she? You just mentioned she had her first feed since she came to live with you. Okay, so if she's had her first feed since she came to live with you, what what do snakes eat?
Anything like rodent wise, hamsters, mice, pretty much all those guys. And then the bigger they are, the bigger their feed is. So like for her right now, she's on small adult mouse right now, which is pretty much probably the length of my index finger right now. And as she gets bigger, she's going to be bigger on her feet.
Okay,
And it
so
goes
the amount that they eat is based on like their length or their
pretty much like a torso, I guess I could describe it.
okay.
With her being super tiny, as you can see, hers is like pretty much like about that big right now.
Can you show me on the other side? I think I'm blocking. You're on the side where my head is, and so I didn't get to see. How big did
Oh,
you
sorry about
say?
that.
No,
Anyway,
no, no. Your head is on the other. Needs to be on the other side
there we
for
go.
me. Okay, there you are. Yes.
Pretty much like that big.
Okay, gotcha.
That's
All right. So
probably
it's about
average
the
over
size
for.
of an Oreo cookie.
Yes, so far from what I can tell.
Interesting. So based on their size this way, basically, then that determines how big of an animal that they will need to eat in order to stay healthy and well, right? Like this is how often do snakes eat?
Once or twice during the week, depending on the snake. For her, she's once a week because the mice aren't cheap. You can get them as like you can get two of them for like $4.
Oh, okay.
Then, but that's when you get the frozen ones. Frozen ones, you have to make sure they thaw out too, or you can feed them frozen solid like that. Trust me, it
Oh.
gets disgusting. Honestly, like I sit down it with it all, like the frozen, the thawed out, the
Yeah,
live.
no, I don't think it's disgusting. This is your pet, and this is your pet needs to eat just like our pets need to eat. If you're coming into Meow and Me now, welcome into Meow and Me. We're in talking with Panther about Sydney, her close to 1 year old um little ball python snake. Now that's her pet. And we're talking about, one, it's female, like how do you know a little bit about that? We talked a little bit about what kind of things they're eating now. We're like kind of in the eating mode. She says they eat about her snake. Sydney eats about 2 mice per week. Okay. It is a little ball python. Yeah. Will you show everybody a picture, Panther, again,
Absolutely.
so
Give
that
me
they can take a look at her? Periodically we'll need to have you just kind of give us a picture of her so that people can see how beautiful she is.
there you
So
go. That's
here's,
her whole body right there.
yeah, so you guys see how beautiful she is. She has this creamy beige brownish skin, very very attractive outer, is it a coat or what is it called? Skin,
Oh,
is it just called skin? I don't
I
know.
would just call it scales. That's what I
Scales.
would.
Yes, scales. Good. Okay. um so yeah, that is a good question for sure. So when you were talking about how much they eat, right? um I'm assuming how frequently they eat, about twice a week, and you said as they get bigger. So when they get bigger, do they molt? Is that what it's called? Like molting? Do they shed skin?
Yes, it would be pretty much shedding, where they pretty much lose all their old skin in order to grow. It's like a hermit crab when they grow out their shell. So
Okay.
the way I would know she would do it, her eyes will be more glazed looking, and because it usually starts from the head and works all the way down.
Oh. Okay, so they start at the tip of their head.
Yes, because think about it, you got their little snoot, and it's gonna eventually go this way. And sometimes some of them do have complications where they can't shed on their own. So you have to watch it because sometimes it does dry up on them, and you have to get like vet help, or you can actually put them in a nice warm bath to where they can actually do it that way. I'm ready for that part. I'm ready to plug up my tub and get her in her first bath and enjoy herself that way.
Do
Um,
do snakes swim? Like do pythons swim?
in very shallow water.
Okay.
So like right now for her, she's very small. She's in a 35-gallon tank, and she has a good water bowl, probably like that big in her tank right now, to where she can sit in there and soak in there if she wants to, drink out of it. Pretty much, they live in a little luxury style. That's how I could describe it.
Okay. So do they like sitting in water?
She does after being in under the lamp because she has a heat lamp on 24/7, of course. So it's just like us right now during the summer. You want to be where it's cool. You want to go to the pool, hot tub, wherever you can stay cool.
I like the way Alice said this in the comments. It's a mini snake spa. I love that. Yeah. Do you have to keep, now you said heat lamp. Okay, so if you have a snake, you have to have a heat lamp. Do you have a temperature gauge then too to find out how hot or cool it is in the tank?
Yes, like one side, when you get a snake, you have to make sure one side's warm, the other one's cool. Of course, to keep
Okay.
her warm side away from the bed because I'm really hot natured as it is, like she is. So here I am. I'm gonna make sure that's on the opposite side, and it'll actually pick up her temperature. Like we got a really cool one. It picks up her temperature on the hot side, the cold side, and her humidity levels. So it
Wow.
just picks up perfectly. And if it goes down like really tremendously, let's just say it was 75 all day and it drops all the way to 60, it will alert us ahead of time. So we have to quickly adjust it.
Okay. And do you manually adjust a snake's temperature setting? Is it like our air conditioning in my house where I get on my cell phone and I'm like,
I wish it
or what
was
does
that
that look like?
easy.
Like, I don't know. I mean, is it like got a thermometer or a thermometer? On the, I don't cannot say that word. Okay, thermometer,
Thermometer. I can't even
thermometer.
say it today. I wish it was that easy. Right now we have to do like ventilations. We had to actually get her like these ventilations around her warm tank pieces to keep it warm. And so far that's been working, especially with her being in her bedroom and she's over by the air AC vent right now. And we had to
Okay,
close
good.
that and cover that just to make sure she's good.
Oh, okay. So when they decide that they're ready to molt, how often do they like peel? Or
That's depending on this.
how
See, that's
often
kind of hard because it could vary, honestly. Like, we don't even know when her last shed was because she probably did it before we even got her. So that's gonna be my surprise. I'm gonna come home one day from work and she's gonna be probably shedding like crazy, or could be a while until she does. But like I said, I'm just waiting for that day where I could just let her chill in the tub for a little bit and do it that way.
Oh wow. Yes, that's incredible. So right now, now you said that she's moody right now, right? She's
Yes.
not in a very happy mood. How would you identify, as somebody who knows nothing about snakes, okay? How would you identify that your snake is moody right now? Like, how do you know that your snake is upset with you?
It's more like, you know how a cat, when they get mad at you, they like go to swat that paw and they're gonna hiss at you. It's pretty much like that: strike and then hiss. And thankfully, she's non-venomous, so we're not gonna get pretty much run to the ER, and we're gonna be trying to hurry for medication. But it's
Okay.
just, it's just that scare. Like for me, that's my main worry. I'm afraid I'm gonna get bitten. And I'm at, like everybody to you guys right now. I'm still terrified of snakes, even though I own one. We got her just to help me face this fear. But like right now, if she was out, my husband would probably been right behind me, making sure I was okay, because I'm still a little chicken out of it right now. But it's just a striking. Even there's some body gestures, like she will make her neck into an S because she's getting ready to strike that way. So it's just be like a quick zigzag pose to her. It's just all about body language. Sometimes the tongue will flicker. That would be like a warning sign.
Oh wow. So when they hiss, is it like hiss? I mean, like what is it a like
We
what it
haven't heard that yet. Like I'm ready for the first hiss
okay.
out of her, so I'm kind
Okay.
of
I'm like
scared.
I'm like deeply interested in like how you know when you need to run away from a snake. Like I know,
Hopefully she won't be
I am
chasing us.
deeply
That's the good
interested
part.
in knowing how do I protect myself from snakes. Okay. No, this is your pet. So, hopefully she doesn't hiss at you. Hopefully this isn't gonna be, Cindy won't hiss at you. Um Now, do you have so as a snake gets bigger, do you have to change up its environment? Is it needing to be in a bigger not a kennel? What do you put your snake in?
Right now, like I said, she's about probably half a foot along now. So right now, with her being in a 35-gallon, she still has a while to go.
Okay.
And you don't really have to change anything. You may have to change like the rock or hide. Um, try to think of my words. Sorry, but it varies on the snake. Like the 35-gallon we got, like I said, it helps her move around. They're like clutter for sure. The more stuff you got in there, the more comfortable they're gonna be. And with her being unhappy, where does she go? She went behind her hide to where she's gonna be comfortable. Um, it's just depending how you want to decorate it. For us, like we got her hide in there. She has a log. She got her little deal in order to cool. So she has all this space. She even has little fake moss balls everywhere, so she could rub against that if she wanted to once she starts shedding. Um, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, do snakes play games? Like, do they play hide and seek, or do they like just hide because they want to be left alone?
They pretty much hide because it's just like a shy person. They want to hide from the world. And usually 99% of the time, the hide is like pretty much a little shading, shelter place, just a little home like how we have. And for her, that's her little go-to. It's adorable. Like with me getting up at like 5:30 in the morning, I'll check on her, let her see my face, do acknowledge myself to her, and be like, "Well, good morning." See the little snoot pop out. I come back from going to the bathroom. She's already in bed asleep because they're nocturnal.
I love it. Okay, if you're just coming into Meow and Me, welcome into Meow and Me. Meow means make each one wanted, and tonight we're not talking about fluffy kitties and fluffy puppies. We're talking about the slithering type of pet. And Panther has a little ball python. It's almost 1 year old. Its name is Sydney. It's a female snake. It eats mice and is kept in a tank. This is a picture of Sydney, her snake. Right now, Sydney is not in a very good mood, so we are letting her be safe and erring on the side of safety instead of on the side of stressing any snakes out, because that's not what we're doing here. So Panther has this picture of her right here. This is Sydney, her snake. And they eat about two small, like regular sized mice each week. Um, we're learning that they molt. And when they do, they like to be in water. And now, can I ask you about other snakes? Do they like you? Do they like to have be around any snakes? Like, you said she's a female snake, and in nature there may be male snakes. Like, are do they do they want to be around a male snake? Are they okay with being, hey, I'm here as a female snake, I want to be left alone? Like, do they want a buddy? they do they want a romantic snake partner? Like, I don't know.
It varies honestly from what I read online. Because like it depends on the capability. It's just like us humans, so like either you like them or you don't. And so it's just understanding. 99% of the time, the ball python will mate and then they're done. Pretty much like praying mantis, she's done with them, head's gone.
Okay.
But hard to believe, like they will even fight each other to the point where they will do like how they do with a rodent, and sometimes they will eat each other. It's
The male
crazy.
and female will try to eat one
It
another.
will be male or male, female on female. They will actually eat like a dead, pretty much close relative like that too.
Oh, this is crazy. What makes your snake stressed out? Like, what are the kind of behaviors that would stress out your snake?
Pretty much new change, like how she's going through. She was actually from a reptile place, which is great. Like they actually focus on reptiles. They actually do breedings. They even have the hissing cockroach in this place, you guys. This is how crazy this place was. Yeah, that's what I said. But
As a pet?
yeah, they're $5 for a hissing cockroach from what I saw up there. I was like, I kind of want to get one, but with that thing getting loose, I'm probably gonna not want to hear from my landlord if I ever leave this place.
I am dead. That is incredible. Wow. I don't know. That's too much for Kitty. Okay. Cockroach, I don't know. I've had tarantulas on the show, but never a cockroach. That part. Um, I don't know. So basically they do like to have companionship, but at the same time, they will eat you if you make them upset.
They won't eat us. When they're
Not
upset, they're pretty much like I said, us humans, where we're upset, we're upset. And it's understanding. They get a little skittish where you have to let them calm down. They're pretty much like a temperamental child where you have to let them do their own thing. And that's what I've learned with like when she's getting pulled out, I'm gonna let my husband handle her because he was the first one to hold her when we brought her home. I don't want her to stress because of me. And of course, like I said, I'm afraid to be bitten. That's my major worry.
Yeah. I, even if it's not venomous, it's still a bite. It's still a big bite, you know? Very much so. Um, that's very scary. Okay. I wanna ask you a couple questions about um has she ever escaped her tank?
Think
And do you, so you said you have her in a 35-gallon tank, right? How do, as she grows, you have to, does she only grow to the size of the tank? Or if you get her a bigger tank, as she, does she keep getting bigger? Like, how does this work? It's not like me putting on my jeans every day. Okay. If I put on a pair of jeans, I don't stay the same size of the jeans. Like, unless I am careful about what I eat, right? Like, so is that, how does that work for snakes?
I think it depends on their size because for her, the average height she'll get to is like 5 feet.
Okay, so she has a max size that she's
I
gonna get.
think so, if I remember right. And then, of course, with her having room, I know she's going to get a little bit bigger. But eventually, I'm afraid we may have to get her something depending how fast she gets over the years, too. Because they can live up to 20 to 30 years.
Oh,
And here I am, I'm 33, and I was like, this thing is probably going to live until I'm in my 60s. So, that's what I'm kind of scared of.
pretty soon you'll be sleeping with your snake at night. No,
Have her wrap around me and be like, it's okay, baby, let's go to sleep. That's
wake
so
up gasping for her. No, just kidding. Oh, I'm joking. I'm joking. I love, I think that it's important. Snakes are very fun. I mean, um, with our last couple of minutes, because we're already. I mean, it's so fast. Like the time goes by so fast, especially when I'm so interested in like a pet that is like not as conventional of other pets that I know. We're almost at the 8:50. So with the last few minutes, real quick, I kind of want to switch gears from Sydney the snake to Panther the streamer. Like, when does Panther stream? When do you, what do you stream? When can people catch you?
it's kind of hard now because you already, when we met, I was doing late streams because at my job, but now I'm like doing a 7 to 4 shift. I'm hardly ever home. But if you guys get lucky, you might catch me during the evenings throughout the week. If used to Sundays were my best days ever. I was getting my streams popping. I was doing breakfast with Panther. If you see me on a Sunday or like a Wednesday or whatever, hit me up on an early morning stream. Let's make some pancakes. Let's make some bacon together, and we'll have some breakfast with Panther. I actually have another couple of other streamers. I got my friend Candace and Jules that will be in the box with me, and all three of us will just have like the view right here for in front of you. I can't promise times because that depends on me because I'm the little night owl. So I'll wake up whenever I feel like it.
And
Um,
if somebody had some more questions about Sydney and a little ball python, they could favorite you right here. If you go click at the top over here and you can click on her name and favorite her. And, if you have any questions about snakes, or if you just want to discuss snakes when you see her live, hit her up and have a chat. That's, snake people love to talk about their snakes.
Especially you might get lucky too if you come in my stream. She might be in my stream with me one night. Especially I wish she could tonight, but she's just like every other female there. She's gonna be a little moody, which is normal. It's our nature. But even if she's not with me, you're gonna get lucky. You're probably gonna see my little Panther, who's actually been on Meow Me before. His name is Tucker. Tucker is pretty much the reason why I go by Panther on here. But come on through. You're welcome to see all four of my cats. Even two of them don't like to be held. One of them is still separated because she's not getting one with the other one. But I will still find a way to make sure she comes and makes her appearance. If not that, I got my pet human, who's my husband. You guys can see him every once in a while next to me. Hey, they gotta eat and you gotta eat and be taken care of too. Gotta make sure
Her
they go
pet
outside,
human
make
she
sure they're
met on
fixed too.
Mimi, right? Your pet.
Exactly.
Mhm. So you guys, her pet human she met on here. So I think that's awesome. I just wanted to point it out, because I could. But all right. So we're gonna wrap you up here. one time for the one time. Thank you so much for coming on, Panther,
Okay.
and being my special guest. I appreciate your time with us tonight. So I'm gonna make you smaller here, and um, I'm gonna go ahead and put you out of the box at this time, Panther.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, you
Please
guys.
take this moment to hit Panther with a favorite, you guys. Yes, Lisa, her pet human is her husband. Bye, Panther.
Bye, you guys.
Yeah, her pet human she met here on the Meet Me application, you guys. And now she's married to her favorite pet human. So, just a lovely story. She's got 4 cats. You know, I love the meows, the snake. I'm getting used to snakes more. I'm learning more about them from doing this show. It's awesome. If you're just coming in, we just finished off with my first special guest, my only special guest tonight. Now, we usually do a pet of the week. However, nobody submitted their pet to be pet of the week this week, which means that we don't have a pet of the week, unless I was going to pick out my admin, Emoji J, to be my pet of the week. And he said, if you do that, Kitty, I am not talking to you for a whole week. So I decided to not make Jay my pet of the week. So make sure if you have a pet and you want them to be pet of the week, that you send me a picture of your pet and its name into my Instagram and let me know, like, hey Kitty, this is my cat, this is my dog, this is my emu, this is my snake, this is my tarantula, whatever type of pet, gerbil, hamster, whatever we like. We're here for all the pets. You let us know that you let us know that you want to be no, we're not doing that, Mr. Moon. You want us to let us know that you want to be pet of the week, and I'll be happy to make you pet of the week. Well, your pet rather, not you. Okay. So also, pets in the news is we have the 2023 Pets in the News, the world's ugliest dog winner, Scooter. Scooter, the world's ugliest dog winner for 2023, shows off his inner beauty. So I wanted to show you the 2023 world's ugliest dog winner. So I'm going to take this down here for a second, okay? And I'm just going to flip me around. Boop, boop. Flipping me around here. And I wanted to show you
really well. The
here,
untrodden, the ugly, the blemish.
here he is.
And you know, this
The world's
contest is
ugliest
not
dog
about
winner.
making fun of or
This is Scooter.
You were talking about
yeah,
that is legs here. But that's just an important point. So
He's so beautiful.
Making fun of or laughing at
He's
or,
super cute. He's
just
got
taking
the
advantage of
the
their ugliness. It's about bringing forward all of the beauty. And everyone that would go to the Marin Fair, the
he's
Sonoma
so
Marin
beautiful,
Fair,
right?
Petaluma, would
He's
come
such a
away
cutie.
loving
I
these
want to
dogs,
encourage you
knowing
guys
that,
to
they're so
check
special.
him out. Let me pause the video here because I wanted to give you the in-person video real quick. But you'll see that Scooter is out of Petaluma, California, you guys. And Scooter does. He has malformed back legs. He has issues with his snout. But he was able to excel in the area of getting, you know, the world's ugliest dog title. And look at how, I mean, look at how much he loves his mama. He loves his mama so much, everybody. It's just genuinely all love. Here's some more shots of Scooter, you guys. Welcome into this show. We're just doing Pets in the News, our last segment of the night. And just kind of showing off like little Scooter and his adorableness. Like, he is just everything, you guys. Is he not? Like, how could you not think he's beautiful? Yes. And that's his owner there. You can totally Google the story. If you want to read more about it, you can go to the internet and Google up Scooter, the 2023 world's ugliest dog, and he's so adorable. He is everything. Now, I also wanted to share this next story about bears climbing into a truck and casually eats a worker's lunch. And this is also a story. This is, here he is, this bear.
What do you think is in that truck right now?
He's just having a snack, the bear. Okay.
Hang on a minute.
Here he is.
It's a freaking black bear eating Charlie's nuts in the front seat of the truck.
He's eating somebody's lunch. He's just having a lunch of this guy's. He's an employee.
I'm going. Let's see if I can.
He forgot his driver's license. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So when we think about animal safety, and he's literally in this man's lunch, where he had put his lunch in, he had some nuts that he was eating for his lunch, and the bear climbed into his truck and decided that he should be the one eating the lunch, you guys. So that brings me to the next point of the show. So if you are out in the national parks this summer, maybe you're like, hey, I'm going to Yellowstone National Park, I'm going to the Tetons, I'm going to go someplace where there's a lot of bears. Okay, you're going to want to make sure you leave your windows rolled up. You're going to want to make sure you keep your food in safe containers and within cars so that bears cannot get in there and have a little snack, especially if your name is Robert. Okay, do not put salami on a Robert and send him into the woods. We do not want Robert to be dead from bear mauling. Okay, so this is important. It's important. Do not let Roberts go unattended in the woods. All right. This is just extra helpful tips. Okay, extra helpful tips. So yeah, I'm just teasing. But if you guys want to see more of these pets in the news, they're both incredible. They were lovely stories. Google them up. The bear climbs into the truck. It's trending. It's a super cute story. Or the 2023 world's ugliest dog, Scooter, also a doll's, something so cute. It'll just uplift you and make you smile. Both of the stories made me giggle and laugh when I first saw them this week. And I said, oh, I'm going to share this with everybody. Now, I also want to do a big old shout out here at the end of the stream for all of my special gifters of the stream. That would be Good Listener, Top Badge Good Listener, Top Badge D'Angelo Jones, Top Badge Sin City Robert, OG Vibes for Top Badge Loading, Bobby McGee, Lolita, Boss Raj in the Box, Mr. Motivator, Top Badge CEO Red, JK, Mr. Moon, all of you, Fred, S, Rambo, Leah, Habitsisibis, OG Lucky, Emoji J, Tina, and everybody who came in tonight. Thank you so much for all of your gifts and support. Please make sure if you're new and you're looking for some incredible streamers to also touch base with, please click on the little circle up here and hit the favorite once you get to the profile of them. If you hit the little circle, you will be able to favorite them, okay? So please make sure you go through and favorite one another and favorite them. And there are so many incredible streamers on the app for you to favorite and to go and visit, okay? Next week, Meow and B is not going to be on. I also wanted to let you know, next week, I am on vacation with other streamers that I am going to be bopping around the great state of Michigan with two other of my friends that are off the app, and we will be visiting some lighthouses. So Meow and Me will not be at its featured. It will be on the next week, just not the 3rd of July. Okay, July 3rd, we will not have a show because of, like I said, I'm having a girls' vacation time with friends. Just bopping around Michigan. So keep that in mind. Next July the 3rd, there will be no show. July 10th, we will definitely be back again, and we will have 2 incredible special guests. They've already confirmed that they'll be here, and I'm very excited for them. So don't forget, though, in the meantime, to send in your pictures for Pet of the Week. Do not send in other streamers to be Pet of the Week, okay? Just your pet. All right. I love your faces. Thank you so much for coming and being with me here tonight. Stay blessed and be kind and sweet to your pets. Remember, they love you, and hold them tight too. Bye, everybody. Meow.